Hi.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Alright, cool.
And so, are you in? Where are you at?
I
I
am I'm in Germany.
Germany. Okay, I see.
What about you?
The U.S. Michigan.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, yeah. And so Richard is the one. He lives in England. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He has to
Okay.
get up at like 5 a.m. Yeah.
It's noon for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And my dad and his wife are away celebrating Chinese New Year with her parents, who are Chinese, and I'm sitting here worrying about my animation, as it should be.
And I'm just sitting here.
So, which part are you playing?
Me, I'm playing Louis.
The
Oh,
game.
okay.
I'm playing the gay flamboyant one. This is gonna be really fun. Cause what is Louis like at 6 in the morning? Well, we're about to find out, kids.
Oh god.
My hair's not done. I don't have my makeup on. Just give me some coffee and I'll be fine.
And my friends were
Yeah.
joking, next time I dress up as Louis, they're gonna give me coffee, because apparently it's very, very funny. Because I don't usually drink coffee, so I was bouncing around. I was like, I don't want to sit down, I don't want to sit down, I can't. And they're just like, oh my god. Yeah.
Someone filmed this.
Pretty much. Like, oh, this is great. The next time you dress up, we'll bring a camera, we'll bring some coffee, and go.
Just a heads up, since it's a bit late here, people are asleep, so I can't
Sure.
go full out, but I will.
I think
Make do.
I'd be scared if you went full out, honestly. When I heard your audition, I was like, okay,
Yeah.
oh my god. Oh jeez. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've got the dog here, but he can sleep through
Mhm.
anything.
Right.
So, file.
Is he not? Is he not the kind of dog that will just like wake up and bark relentlessly?
He barks when he wants to, but I think he's learned to just ignore me.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, she's being strange again, talking to herself. I'll just ignore her.
Yeah, my dog's like that too. Cause I do voices, and he's just like, yep, okay, that's nice.
Oh, you're doing that thing again, alright? Okay, I'll just sit here.
Now, there used to be a time where I would like start laughing maniacally, and he would go, "Oh my God, the house is haunted," and he would freak out. But now he doesn't even wake up. He just looks at me.
Aw.
But anyway, so I heard your audition.
Oh, yeah.
On Tumblr, I heard both your audition for
Oh, really?
James.
Okay.
I heard both your audition for James and I heard your audition for Santiago. I thought you were gonna get James because like that sounds really good. That
Oh,
sounds
thank
like
you. Yeah.
fun.
No, I just figured I wasn't familiar with the comic at all. A follower of mine directed me towards it, saying there were auditions, and I thought, oh, it looked really, really cool. So I thought I'd give it a shot, and I didn't think I was gonna get Louis, but I thought I'd try out for the other two. I don't know. I mean, I could have tried out for Louis, but I figured somebody else out there would do a better job than me,
Yeah.
and I think I'm more suited for the other two. I was gearing more towards Santiago anyway.
Well, for me, when, actually, I couldn't decide. I got a lot of really good ones for James, so actually,
Oh,
I
yeah.
couldn't decide, so
You
I
mean
had...
for me?
Yeah, what? Oh, hello. Hi, James.
Oh, hello. Sorry
Good
about
morning,
the
Hi.
delay.
Richard.
Morning!
Good morning,
Good
good
morning.
afternoon, good evening.
Yes. Yes. Oh, yes, that's right. Right. Yeah, no, I got
there
a
we go.
bunch of good ones for James, and in the end, I couldn't decide. And so I put it all in a playlist, and I brought it to school, and I just sat a bunch of my classmates down, and I said, here! Look at the characters, listen to the voices, and help me decide, because I can't choose. And, yeah, SungWon, you were one of the final ones as well, and a lot of people, it was like, it was between you and Richard, but, and then it was like, yeah, you know what, he's doing Santiago anyway, so
Yeah, right.
I'll let Richard do James, and also it's an older voice, and James is supposed to be like, you know, older sort of character,
Yeah.
so yeah, and it worked out.
So, sorry, yes, hello, I'm a bit late, and yes, good morning and good evening and good afternoon to everyone.
I'm trying to send the updated storyboard. The script in the storyboard is still old, but some of the action has been changed, so I'm sending an
Okay.
updated version of the storyboard. and an updated version of the script, which is in a Word document, so that I can easily change it as we go along. Even though I've been sending messages to my teacher all weekend asking him desperately to give me some idea of what to change, and no reply, so I'm a bit annoyed.
Still no reply?
No.
Oh, no.
Yeah. The only feedback he gave me was, action is okay, and I quote, but the script needs a lot of work, and that was it. So...
No.
No specifics or anything.
No, and so I reckon it's probably, because it's probably he's coming from the point of view of, I only have 3 minutes to tell a story, so focus on the characters less as characters and more as, these 3 different things that they represent.
I think it's just like he wants that kind of burst of art, as opposed to like a teaser for a later story, which is what you want to do.
Yeah. No. But the story came by accident. It was meant to be a 3-minute animation, and then it's like, oh crap! Now they all have backstories that I want to tell.
Yeah.
I've got 4 versions here, downloading of the storyboard. I'm now.
Wait, what? 4?
Yeah, there were 4. So I think I've got cancelled all of them but one. So hopefully that one will be coming to me soon.
How many
the
times
one
did you
I'm downloading
click
right
download?
now? It's like
I didn't click download at all.
James, the technology
I did nothing.
noob.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Oh, James, you're worse than me in the morning.
Sometimes.
I don't know if you heard the first podcast. I managed to catch both these guys online before SungWon, and we did a kind of a brainstorm similar to this for the James and Louis scenes. They get pretty crazy, so they'll be slipping in and out of character all the time.
All of the innuendo, just all of it.
Oh god.
Stop it.
First thing in the morning and already.
just right at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Innuendo for breakfast.
Lunch?
Or I don't know,
Lord.
Pop-Tarts. I can't no, Brendan, get over here and make me pancakes.
Yes. Coming right away.
So yeah, I'm glad that we managed to all meet up, and I hope I got the times about right. Is it midnight in your area, SungWon?
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. It's 5:30 in the morning here in the UK, and I think it's 6:30 in Germany.
Your math is correct.
Splendid. And about 1 o'clock in Singapore, I believe.
1:20 actually.
I see. Very good.
Yes.
I'm still waiting for the script, so I can't see anything. I'm sorry. Therefore, I've got nothing to say.
That's okay. It's
Let's just sit in awkward silence until it all loads for everybody.
Just cough here and there and just mumble.
It sounds like a perfect, British meeting in a film, isn't it? You just sort of open the doors and just go, well, this is a bit awkward, isn't it? Have you seen Marjorie? Yes, exactly, yeah.
See,
No,
it's funny because I've spent enough time on British television to know exactly what you're talking about, Richard, but I'm not sure if the other two do.
Well, I'm being stereotypical, of course, but talking of Monty Python, I was thinking of the that scene from Holy Grail when the King Arthur's ridden up to the castle. Or yes, exactly.
Let's all go to Camelot.
It's a silly place.
It's a silly place.
Yes, but I will fart in your general direction. Yes, and then one of my favourite ones is he says, well, can't we come in? You're not going to let us in. Why can't you let us in? And the man on the battlement says, well, I'm French, aren't I?
Why do you think I have this ridiculous accent?
Yeah. Oh, fantastic.
See, I can't even do that accent. A French accent, I cannot do. And a Spanish accent, which are ironically the other 2 accents. Oops. Yeah, well. Yeah.
I can only do a very stereotypical Spanish accent, which ends up, this was more Mexican, really, you know. So
yeah, that's the same with me. So I'm just gonna try to not do that as much.
Yeah, I mean, some people on DeviantArt were like, oh, well, you know, you've got James doing the British accent, why don't you get the others to? And I was just like, yeah, but James can do the British accent because he is British, so it sounds okay. But, I mean, the French and the Spanish accent, those are the other two where if you force it, it just sounds weird. So, you know, I'm just like, yeah, it works. The voices don't need the accents.
And a good thing, that you can do is, like, that's what I do at least, is that I'm not trying to do a British accent, but I'm just trying to kind of enunciate everything I say, and that will give the impression of a British accent. And that works because if you spoke English in that period of time, it would be British. And that would be the only way that Santiago and Louis would be able to communicate. And so, like, in a way, it makes perfect sense. Just, you know, if you just stretch your imagination a little bit. Like, I was thinking about this, and, like, of all the accents that are kind of like, the stereotype is just not what it really sounds like. The two that get the worst for that is Russian and French. Like, our stereotypes for those two accents, it's not like for Russian, it's not even real anymore. Like I have a Russian friend, and I was making fun of him, and he's like, are you making fun of me? I can't tell. You sound Scandinavian to me, and it's just it's completely off. And I'm looking at the storyboard now.
Well, a lot of them, like my friends, they're French.
I'm still waiting for my storyboard.
Well, you should have gotten up 20 minutes earlier and hit accept then.
It's all your fault.
I just got mine.
There we go. It says...
Well, I was delayed by pirates.
Actually, I found out in a documentary that croissants aren't actually French. They're Austrian. And I told a friend, and she was like, no, history denied, that's impossible. I'm like, no, croissants aren't French. She goes, no, you don't, no, that's impossible.
You've killed my dream.
Yeah.
Just everything I know now is a lie.
I know, right? The most French pastry is not French.
I'm not sure if this storyboard is downloading or not, because the download bar has gone.
I'll just use your old-fashioned email then. Hang on a minute.
I think... Yes, one does prefer the traditional way. So if you could carry on, I'd be most grateful. Thank you.
Yep. Just give me a moment, because my
Step to it.
Oh, shut up. I'll send... Did you get the script as well, or just the storyboard is missing?
For me?
Yes.
I've got nothing.
Okay. Oh my god. Holding us all back.
You'll just have to
James.
make it up as you go.
Yeah, we'll just describe
That
everything
I
for
can
you.
Especially if we can sort of shoehorn in our Star Wars references like we did last time. So.
Oh god.
We were imagining basically, putting James and Louis into the Star Wars world. So it was I was Darth James and Louis was Louis Skywalker.
But wouldn't it be Darth Santiago now?
It could be.
Okay, so that would
We'll
make
have to
James that would make James Han Solo, wouldn't it?
Or Chewbacca.
There you go. Someone who can always do a really good impression of Chewbacca. Well, I suppose really, in that case, surely with this accent, who am I going to be? Oh, I'm going to be C-3PO, aren't I?
Oh, shit!
Sure, yes.
Yeah, actually, I was watching Star Wars again, and I was like, oh my goodness, it's Richard.
Richard, can you say Darth Vader is my father? Oh my.
In whose voice? C-3PO's voice or my voice?
Yeah,
it's the same thing.
Voice.
It's the same thing.
C-3PO. Oh my. No. Oh my. Darth Vader is my father.
Oh goodness.
R2-D2. Where are you?
Lie down.
Will you come over here?
You know. I mean, I hope I'm not offending you or anything, Richard. But the first time I started chatting with you, like typing, I was honestly thinking to myself, I'm like, is this guy hamming it up, or does he actually talk like this? And then the first time we had a Skype call, I was like, oh my goodness, he actually talks like this. Well then, that explains a lot.
I do tend to type as I talk. In fact, I tend to type more. So then in the way I talk, if you see what I mean, because it's just more interesting, and just a bit more silly. So
You like to keep people on their toes.
quite, absolutely.
Right.
I'm afraid I still have nothing arriving in
I
my
know it's still uploading.
pigeonhole.
It's still uploading the storyboard because it's so big.
It's a pretty big file.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Sorry. It's alright.